got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news, I am the bad news. And in this video, we hit the Team San Diego Bassheads monthly base meet for May 2024.
Necklace game, shoulder cramps, pinky ring, your show advance.
I ain't gotta pay them, they gon' do it just because.
So yeah, Team San Diego Bassheads hosts a monthly car meet. They also have a Facebook group. I'll leave links in the description for that Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, they post when the event's gonna happen and they post where it's gonna be at. But pretty much every month it's in the same location. It'll be at the Mission Bay South Shores boat launch. There's a quick little video you're seeing right now of how to get there. If you're in San Diego, it's super easy to find. It's on the same street as SeaWorld. If you're coming from the 5, it's gonna be the driveway before SeaWorld. And if you're coming from the 8, it's gonna be the driveway after SeaWorld. I usually take the 8. It's basically like the second or third left turn when you go from the 8 down SeaWorld Drive. So there we go. That's how to get there. The date changes, but it's usually a Saturday. Yeah, and if you've never been to the base meet, I definitely recommend you check it out. If you're in the area, or if you're not in the area, you know, find out where your local base meet is. Because if you've never been to one and you're a bass head, it's a lot of fun. You know, it's really cool to see what other people are doing, you know, get some ideas for your build and like, you know, get some demos and like that. I don't know, for me, I'm only on 1500 watts, so, you know, seeing some of the big boys is like really inspiring, you know? It's like, damn, I gotta step my up, you know, like it makes you, it pushes you a little bit, so that's really fun. But yeah, that's why you go to base meets. That's where the base meet's at. Now I guess we'll get to the base meet, right? We'll get to the cool part.
I'm never one of the first ones here. I was actually one of the first ones here. Everybody's still pulling in.
Before we get too far into this one, if you could just like this video now, that would be really helpful. The very first car that rolled up after I got there was Fabian in the work truck.
Oh, okay. Hope you guys remember this one.
Since we seen him the last time, he had swapped out his 2 Taramps 5Ks for 2 Down for Sound JP83s.
283s.
Yep.
Damn.
They made a world of difference.
Yeah, I bet, man.
5Ks.
He'd also done some rounding over to the port and stuff like that. Nice little demo out of that thing now. I mean, it was good before, but very nice. Next, this super clean, supercharged Mustang pulled up with a DD-M5A in the trunk and a like really clean enclosure. And in the back seat, he had what looked like a Resilient Sounds Team 18. Although I'm not 100% sure if that's right, but yeah, supercharged. So, you know, that one's a base car and a race car. Some people have both, I guess. No, I'm just it's cool though, like super clean trunk build. Everything's like super clean, like really nice look to this car. Badass car. Yeah, next to the Mustang was Jesse's Equinox. The first thing I noticed was the 8 that he had in the rear hatch, like kind of facing down. And the reason I noticed that was because I thought that was so cool, and I've been thinking about something for when I go to base meets and stuff like that to like have, you know, kind of like for the back, you know what I mean? So if you see me steal that idea, Jesse, take it as a sign of respect, not, you know, just a straight up biter move, but it's kind of a little bit of both. I'll admit it, it's a little bit of both. And he also had his entire rear hatch was just like completely done. And I really liked the wiring and the layout. Super clean install, and it's all DIY. He did it himself, so nothing wrong with taking your to a shop if, you know, you had a friend do it, or, you know, nothing wrong with that. Everybody enjoys their hobby a different way. But being somebody who DIYs my shit, I got a special little place in my heart for people to DIY this shit.
Yeah. I know what's in it, you know. I keep the Christian on the code in the toe, and I keep the chase on my feet.
He had a DD-M5A for the subs with a couple fans to keep them cool. There was an Epicenter and an Audio Dynamics DSP to like kind of control everything, and a couple DS18 EXL 2000 watt 4-channel amps. And then there was also a Black Diamond 4-channel, and I'm not exactly sure how he had everything wired up. And then I really liked the copper tower and ground distribution and stuff like that. Like, that's super clean. He still had back seats, but right behind the back seats, he had 2 Avatar STU 18s in a big ported box. He turned an old fuse holder into a bass knob that had a voltmeter and everything. Like, super cool idea. Just seeing stuff like that kind of makes you think about all the different ways you can repurpose whatever spare stuff you have lying around the garage. I love like that, man. That shit is so cool to me. Anyway, yeah. After that, we checked out another new car, which was Isaac's Navigator. In the back, he had two DD9915s, and they were powered by a Sound Digital Evo 12K or EVO 12. I don't know. He also had some Crossfire mids. I didn't exactly see what all was going on behind that. Not to be weird or anything, but since I have commercial breaks now, I figured I might as well do this with some class. So we'll be right back. See, that wasn't so bad, right? Back to the bass meet. I gotta give a shout out to this next one because he pretty much shut down the meet. Raheem pulled up in the Suburban with the full PRV setup in the doors.
All this water on me looking like a motherfucking cruise
He got
ship.
4 10s in each door, 2 10-inch mid-bass speakers, 2 10-inch mid-range speakers, 2 horns, and 4 tweeters in each door. You know, doors just ridiculous.
Never make a U-turn on me, double what it's costing. Running with some C's, I know some B-hats like Boston.
And I gotta give props to him because this is literally the first time that I've seen a dedicated amp rack specifically just to the doors.
So this is all just doors.
That's all doors.
Yeah.
The subs. JP83 right there behind the door.
The 10s are powered by 2 SQ6Ks.
Mid-bass 10, mid-range 10, tweeters, horns.
And then he also has the DSP to control everything. And the whole system, besides the subs and the sub amp, is PRV.
So she like ramp rough, so me rough for her rope.
It's hard to really capture how clear and how loud they were in the camera's microphone.
Why you gotta ask, won't you just take it?
But like, trust me when I say, you could feel the snare hits in your chest from like a good distance, you know what I'm saying? From like the equivalent of being like across the street.
Listen to my soul cry. Listen to my soul cry. Listen to my soul cry.
Just crazy. Raheem, that shit crazy. Like, those doors are something else.
I'ma get them drop ice, sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox ice. How many stocks do I really have in stock ice?
Dude's doors are nasty. But yeah, that brings us to Chato's drop Tahoe. He had 2 Orion HCCA 15s. He also had a little titty panel / mini stunt wall in the back seat with 6 DS18 mids, 2 Def Bonds Arnold 6.5s, and then 2 Apocalypse 6x9s. He also had a couple DS18 mids kind of like in the center console area. In the A pillars, he had 2 Scar tweeters, and he also had 2 Scar tweeters in each door along with a pair of down for sound mids. It's cool, like I don't know, it just stands out, you know. I like the drop on it, like everything, like it's a cool build. Next we check out Daniel's super clean Tahoe called Tahoe. He had a super clean enclosure with 2 DDZ418s. Damn. Them big daddies. On 2 B2 Audio M15R, which they called the Raven. That, if I'm being completely honest, I literally did not even notice in the rear enclosure. I thought that was just like the design on the back of the enclosure. I didn't notice that that was actually the amps for the subs. In the rear doors, he had DD 6.5s, 8s, and 2 tweeters.
That mother seen Ronnie's treatment.
And the front doors, he had 4 DD 6.5s. And like, obviously you can't see it during the day, but everything lights up and everything, you know, like just a stupid clean build. So after swapping demos with Daniel, you know what I mean? I gave him one in the DaSlapBox. And he gave me one in Tahoe. Then we saw Richard's Mustang on the welds with the full audio dynamics build. I'm not not exactly sure how he had his stuff wired up, I'll be honest. Mo was there in the Silverado with the 4 Pride S5s.
All the right junk in all the right places.
All right, time out. One more time. Gotta keep the lights on around here, you know what I mean? We'll be back in just a second. Oh, shit, my bad. So yeah, anyway, the loud Dakota was there with the 6 SSA 15s.
Oh, sorry, man. Third row gotta go. Oh, see, that's why I can't come to you. Y'all about to make me come out of retirement. We about to sell it.
The last one we're gonna check out in this one is Clay's Tahoe. If you've seen the other Bass Meet videos, you definitely recognize this truck. He now has the 4 Sundown SDDN 15s on 2 Taramps Smart 8s. Although at this Bass Meet, he got the "your package has been delivered" notification that his other 2 Smart 8s had arrived. So now he's running 4 Sundown SDDN 15s on 4 Taramps Smart 8s. So, you know, doing the Lord's work basically. He has DS18 mids in the doors and a super nice custom center console. And man, even with only 2 Smart 8s, that Tahoe is super windy. It didn't have no problem flexing an entire t-shirt. You know, some people could flex like a little hand towel, like that's a whole ass t-shirt. And definitely make sure you check out Clay's channel. There's a link down in the description. He explains his build kind of in and out, and then he also has footage from all the different meets and different shows that he goes to. So definitely check out Clay's channel as well. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for this one. Thanks for watching. If you've never seen my channel before, this channel is normally about car audio, but I'm into pretty much anything custom cars or DIY maintenance and modification related. So there's a lot of that in this channel. So if you like that kind of stuff, I definitely recommend you subscribe. You can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok at DaBadNewz, DaBadNewz. You can support the channel by checking out the links in the description. Some of those links are affiliate links, which means that as an affiliate, I'll receive a small commission. You'll pay nothing extra, and it's just a nice way to support the channel. And to be honest, if you really want to support the channel, just watch another video. There's actually going to be one popping up like right over here, so you know, be ready in a minute. There's like a little they'll be like right in this general area somewhere. So, but with all that being said, that's pretty much all I got for this one. So always see DaBadNewz first.